Hello teachers, this is my Practicum portfolio. This is school year 2020-2021 and this is LDM2 Learning Delivery Modalities course for teachers. So I'm teacher No BH Pahon, teacher 1 of Quezon City High School, and this is my Practicum portfolio. So this is the table of contents. So yung mga name of artifacts, pwede siyang selected or required. So we have the individual learning monitoring plan, lesson plan, teachers made as learning resources, certificate of participation in any PD activities, professional engagement with colleagues, engagement learning, a learner for the progress and achievement, engaging stakeholders in the teaching learning process, and your reflected summary. And this is the corresponding professional strands or standards. So I will be present to you my first individual learning monitoring plan as my self-reflected or the selected artifacts. So to address the learner gender needs, strength, interests, and experiences, so meron po akong tatlong students as my ILMP. So first, ito po yung monitoring date ko from April 5 to 9. So as a just 1 week lang siya. No, i-monitor lang naman natin siya. And this is my made learning monitoring plan. So naka-indicate po dyan yung learning needs, yung kailangan ano yung dapat natin matapos, yung mga activities to be accomplished by student, and yung ating significant progress. Yan yung conversation namin ng students. And of course, the parent also to monitor. And meron akong in-touch din, no, yung aside from the monitoring plan na kailangan may annotation tayo. And of course, nag-conduct din ako ng home visitation to be able to validate kung talaga na bang natuto yung students natin. So ayan, may binigay akong home visitation form, fill up ng students, and ayan yung annotation ko, no? So Carl Jervy is one of the performing students in mathematics since quarter 1. Ayan. And then nakita ko yung significant progress niya nung nag-conduct ako ng visitation. And I'm happy, no? So binigyan ko siya ng award kasi talagang na-attain na yung objective niya or yung goal niya to be one of the honor students at the end of the school year. And of course, so this is the artifacts na activities accomplished by the learner. So sa Google Classroom niya sinesend with the help of his parent. Talagang very supportive yung parent dyan. Ayan, feedback ko siya every output to be submitted. And of course, so second learner is John Romnick A. Dawaton. So nagkandak ako ng monitoring plan. Kinandak ko yung monitoring plan ko during December 14 to 18. So 1 week siya. Pero ang nangyari dito, tinuloy-tuloy ko siya kasi itong estudyante ito, kailangan niya talaga ng very consistent na talaga nag-assist. Kasi yung parent niya is nag-work. So, siyempre yan yung consideration natin. As a teacher advisor, extend natin yung time natin to help the learner. Kaya yung learners need natin dyan, yung mga activities to be submitted, and conversation namin ng student and yung parent niya. Ayan. And of course, yung annotation ko na, no? So since the class started last October 5, 2020, I noticed that John Romnick Dawaton did not attend his online classes for the entire quarter. So na-alarm ako dyan kasi nga, hindi na pumapasok yung bata. Yung pala, hindi niya alam kung paano utilize, no? O kung hindi siya marunong gumamit ng mga new platforms like for example, yung Google Classroom. So natambakan siya ng natambakan. And then, I noticed na paano papasa, kaya nag-volunteer na ako. Okay. Nagkandak ako ng home visitation to understand the background of the student. So, ito na-find out ko yung problem ng bata. And then, nag-usap kami ng parent to help the learner in his subject. So, with that, nakita ko yung kakitaan ng pagpupursige. Ayan. And of course, the activities accomplished by learner, no? So kailangan natin makikita yung kanyang progress through output, no? And student number 3 natin si Emmanuel D. Guzman. So monitoring date natin dyan from May 17 to 21. So yan din po yung attachment ko, yung picture ng conversation namin with parent and the learner. And of course, the monitoring plan. So, ano yung activities, tsaka yung kailangan niya ma-accomplish. Ito yung kanyang proof of output and the annotation. No? Si Manuel de Guzman is also one of the performing students. No? So, I sent different self-made instructional activities in the Google Classroom to be accomplished. So, I saw the progress of my students before end of the quarter 4. So, kailangan kung hindi umubra yung monitoring plan mo within 1 week, you have to i-continue natin yan para makita natin. Tsaka mo, pag natuto na yung bata, tsaka mo siya iwanan na. Kasi natuto na siya, may progress na siya. And I'm happy no, nag-awarding ako during my home visitation. Okay, to validate no, kung natuto talaga siya. And ito yung activities accomplished by the learner, no? Sinasubmit nila sa Google Classroom or minsan sa Messenger. But I prefer to dun sa Google Classroom para mas madali mag-check. Ayan, so ginagawa nila yung mga activities or yung usually nagre-report sila. Gumagawa silang video report. Okay, and this is the artifacts, no? Yung comparison, yung learner 1, 2, 3 natin. So in my first individual learning monitoring plan, I modified the learning task on the level of the learner and provided illustration with guided instruction. I made adjustment in my second ILMP by evaluating the factors affecting the study habit of the learner at home and designed relevant class monitoring plan. And in my third ILMP, I advised the learner to look for more supervised time with his learner facilitator or parent. It helped the learners in making significant progress and reach the mastery of the competencies in the learning plan. Kailangan makita natin, no? Hindi pwedeng yung same activities mo, kaya din ng bata. Kailangan, kasi iba-iba silang katangian, yung diversity of learners. Kailangan i-adjust mo yung strategy mo para yung lesson ay maging makuha niya. Okay, kaya matutunan niya siya. But same competency. Okay, so yun yung consider natin siya. And another artifacts natin, yung lesson plan. Ang nilagay ko dyan is yung aking ginamit na lesson plan during my CO or classroom observation to address the learners in difficult circumstances. So, inattach ko dyan yung lesson plan ko or DLP tapos yung picture ng aking classroom observation since ito ay September 4, 2020. Yan yung first COT ko yan. And ito yung aking proof of learners output mo during my CO. Okay, so ito yung aking annotation. Andyan yung kailangan accomplish yung task natin sa Google Form. So may video lesson din ako para masundan nila yung lesson. So it is important to kailangan maging specific tayo sa lesson, no? Kailangan maging ang tawag dito, mas simplified yung lesson natin. Hindi pwedeng mahaba yan, hindi magigets ng bata. So, ayan, to ensure that my students to comprehend of all my lessons, I always incorporated the interactive games, no, such as the Google Forms, quizzes, word walls, Slido apps, to make them motivated. Iba-iba yan. So, kailangan hindi pwedeng parehas yung ginagamit mo, maboboard yung bata. So, yun yung paraan natin sa new normal lesson natin. And of course, this is my lesson plan DLP number 2. So ito man ginamit ko during my observation or classroom observation noong April 22. This is my second CO2. And inattach ko lang yung picture ng mga ginamit kong mga learning tools tsaka yung DLP. And of course, yung learners output natin, no, kailangan maging aligned siya yung pinagawa mong activity doon sa learning competency mo or yung MELC natin. Okay, so yun yung inattach ko dyan. One of the things I considered in my preparation of my lessons was the individual differences. Okay, kailangan isipin lagi natin, kaya ba ng bata itong papagawa ko? Yun yung kailangan i-priority natin. Hindi ka pwede magbigay ng activity na dahil gusto mo lang. Kailangan isipin mo muna, kaya ba ng bata yan? Kailangan aligned sa MELC. Yun yung prioritize natin. And I'm happy they come up. Okay, so another is weekly home learning plan. So eto, ganun pa rin, no? Hinighlight ko yung aking different tools or learning materials, no? Yung aking self-made video lesson at saka yung kanilang learners output, no? Yun yung aking Google Form. I utilize different activities, no? Ayan, same lang din. Okay, so another artifacts is the recorded online class during my July, I think this is fourth quarter. My lesson is all about measures of variability. Ayan. So, inattach ko lang siya. Before I prepare my lesson plans, uh, video lessons, assessment, and other activities, I see to it that is aligned with MELC. Kailangan meron kang guide. Yun ang susundan mo sa paggawa ng mga activities, lesson plan. Kailangan congruent sila. Okay, another is the recorded online class during my CO, no? Yung April 22, 2021. So, ang lesson ko naman dyan is the interior angle sum of polygon. Ganun pa rin, isipin mo pa rin yung alignment dun sa lesson mo, activities sa MELC natin. Okay, so another teacher made modified learning resources, no, to address the teaching and learning resources, including ICT. So, yung attachment ko as my artifact, so yung self-made video lesson posted in my YouTube channel. So, eto, I started my YouTube channel last year, July 2, 2020. My first upload is the topic on sets or concept of sets lesson through the use of TikTok. So, parang nainganyo akong gumawa ng video lesson kasi nagti-TikTok ako. But eventually, I realized that it will help the students. Kaya mas na-motivate akong gumawa ka ng maraming video lesson which is simplified based on MELC. Mas simplified siya. At mas magandang matututunan ng bata. Mas simplified yung paggawa natin dapat. And self-made different learning resources. I use Wordwall, Google Forms, quizzes, saka yung Kahoot. Okay, so yan yung mga iba-ibang ginagamit ko para hindi ma-board yung bata, puro na lang Google Forms or kung ano man yung ano natin. Okay, using ICT. And activities in every self-made video lesson posted in my Facebook page and Google Classroom. Ayan. So, gumawa ako ng Facebook page namin, no? Para mas yung mga kailangan nilang matutunan or yung kailangan ma-accomplish, nakalagay lang doon. Aside from doon sa Google Classroom natin. Para at least kung saan man sila mas prefer, kasi nga yung mga bata minsan, di ba, hindi maka-access sa Google Classroom. Kahit saan man doon, they can access the activity. Okay, yan, may rubrics yan. Para may guide sila kung paano gawin yung activity. Okay, naka-attach yan yung annotation natin to support for artifacts. And another, we have the certificate of participation in any PD activities for professional development tools. Ang aking attachment dito is the webinar training. So, syempre, merong annotation dyan. Tapos yung certificate natin. Tsaka may support din yung picture during the webinar training para may support tayo. And of course, another lock session. I mean, this is webinar, no? So, kinandak namin sa school yung 3R, which is the research, recap, and reflect. Okay, nakatouch lang din yung picture, yung attendance natin, tsaka yung certificate. Tapos may annotation natin. And another, we have the certificate. So, ito yung these are some photos of my certificates that I have received during the different trainings and seminars I virtually attended. So, ito yung DepEd Training Division Office natin, no? Yung paggawa ng video lesson, which is my, kung saan na-interest ako na. And of course, the Google Classroom. Okay, so yan yung aking attachment dyan, may annotation. And also, the DepEd Philippine National Virtual Inset for Teachers held last March 15 to 19. Ito yung certificate of recognition. Okay, syempre yung output natin siya, di ba? Nag-test tayo, may quiz doon sa website ng DepEd. And this is my artifacts. Another, we have the certificate of completion. Yun yung LDM. Ito yon. So, may annotation din siya. And of course, another, we have the certificate of participation in NPD activities, specifically for colleagues naman ito. So, ano yung mga ginagawa natin? Professional links with colleagues, so LAC meeting. Ayan, so meron tayong siyang proof of attendance, attachment, saka yung ating annotation or reflection. Another, we have the professional with links with colleagues LAC meeting. So, yung proof of attendance, yung annotation pa rin or reflection natin to support your artifacts. And we also have the faculty meeting or professional meeting with the picture of your attendance tsaka yung ating annotation. And also yung group chat conversation natin, no? So doon nag-exchange ng ideas or learnings yung bawat isa, yung co-teacher. Okay, another, we have the recorded online class, recorded online department class session during our meeting, July 16 ito, no? Inattach ko lang dyan yung aming recorded meeting. Tsaka annotation natin. Okay, another, we had the grade level online meeting during May 2021. So nagkaroon kami ng grade level deliberation at the end of the school year. Nag-exchange din kami ng ideas para malaman natin yung consideration sa mga student. Yan yung annotation natin. Another, we have the artifacts engaging learners for their progress and achievement. Pinagsama ko na yung monitoring evaluation of learners' progress and achievement tsaka yung feedback to improve the learning. Okay, so ang attachments ko dyan, yung feedback for learners queries in FB Messenger, tsaka may annotation natin. Kasi madalas yung mga bata nagtatanong, yes, kailangan natin sagutin sila. Kasi may mga bata na hindi nila naiintindihan kahit nakailang paliwanag ka lang. Pero pag nagtanong sila individual, mas maiintindihan nila yun. Okay, so yan yung annotation natin. Tsaka dun sa group chat natin, no? May mga tanong sila doon. You have to answer their queries. Okay, another, we have the annotation. So, weekly feedbacking. So, nagkakaroon ako ng feedbacking, no? Hindi pwedeng once a day ka lang nag-ano. Kailangan weekly yan. Merong general, merong specific. Para at least maging aware yung parent at yung student na, ay, wala pa pala akong output. Kung ano yung kulang nila or hindi pa nila nasa-comply. Ito ano naman, another, we have feedback for learners output in Google Classroom. So may annotation natin dyan. So kapag nakaka-comply yan, syempre you have to praise very good. You submit the output on time, mga ganun ba. Kung constructive feedback naman, okay lang din. Para at least kung nagkamaling bata, may isasubmit niya pa rin in the given period of time. Another, we have the annotation for monitoring and evaluation. So, kailangan yung mga ma-caught natin yung attention yung mga batang hindi talaga nagpapakita minsan, no? Kailangan paulit-ulit natin sa group chat ng parent, tsaka dun sa mismo kontakin natin yung bata. So, malalaman nila na akala nila kasi minsan hindi na tayo nagbibigay ng pagkakataon. Pero kapag kinot natin yung attention or i-chat natin yung bata, marirealize sila na pwede pa pala ako mag-submit. So, ganun po. Yan yung conversation namin sa parent. And I also conduct online homeroom guidance class. So, kailangan hindi lang academic yung minomonitor natin, yung pagiging mabuting tao nila or yung captivated their human being to be more God-fearing, loving, and that could help them to overcome their weaknesses in this time of pandemic. Kasi may mga bata akala natin okay, pero kapag kinausap natin, dun mararamdaman yung pagiging weakness, strong nila na kailangan natin maging matatag pa rin. So, para ma-overcome nila. So, ginagamit ko dyan yung aking karanasan during my high school para maging makita nila yung relevance na, ay, kaya ko pala. Kung kaya ni sir, kaya ko din. So, yun yung mga example natin. Real life situation dapat. And, ito yung giving recognition in every quarter as learner progress and achievement. So, every quarter, nagbibigay ako dyan ng awarding for best in mathematics or best in my subject or the academic awardees, no? So, at the end of every quarter, yung with honors. So, kailangan, it is important to create recognition program that honor all types of students. Kasi doon mararamdaman ng bata na talagang makikita natin na minomonitor ka lang. So, nag-praise ka lang. So, that is how we conduct recognition. And also, this is the surprise home visitation. So, nagkandak ako ng home visitation for giving recognition for those whose students exert their effort Kasi hindi lang ako I must prefer to conduct home visitation kasi para mas makilala ko yung bata at maramdaman ko yung pagiging proud niya sa sarili niya, no? So, yung home visitation, so binigay ko yung certificate tsaka yung mga medals nila. So, I'm very happy that the parents also are proud. Okay. And another, we have the engaging stakeholders in this in teaching learning process. So, ito yung aking annotation dyan and the artifact. So, weekly schedule. So, pinapost ko yan no, sa Facebook page natin. Na-create ako dyan para, kasi sa group chat yan, matatabunan at hindi na nila ibabackgrade yan. Pero once na nakalagay yan sa portal, mas madali nilang makita. Okay, so yan yung annotation ko. To help my students and their parents on the posted different activities posted in Google Classroom, I created private Facebook portal for both parents and learners to notify them and update them about the activities and deadline. Kasi kahit busy sila, at least makikita pa rin nila. Kasi pag group chat, natatabunan. Okay, I also conduct parents orientation and election of HRPT officer. So 1 week kami nag-orientation since last September 7 to 11. So especially dyan yung gapanin ng parents, tsaka yung mga gagawin nila, hindi lang teacher yung katuwang dyan dapat. Kailangan natin yung parent involvement. Yan yung online namin. Okay, I also conduct virtual orientation with parents regarding on the tablet renewal, no? So, kasi patapos na yung taon, kailangan natin i-monitor pa rin natin kung sino yung magre-renew or hindi na magre-renew. Yun yung mga aalis na school or magta-transfer sa ibang school. So, yan yung agenda namin or the meeting. Tapos may attendance din, in-attach ko. First, the annotation para ma-support natin. And of course, during the renewal of tablet school year 2021-2022, so ayan na, pinapunta ko sila sa school tapos dala nila yung kanilang fill up form na contract kung saan magre-renew sila. Meaning, mag-stay pa sila sa school. For those who will transfer naman, okay, syempre may letter sila to surrender the tablet. Tapos meron dyan na may kasulatan din. Okay. And of course, my annotation. Tsaka yung attendance. And also, virtual PTC online kumustahan, no? Every quarter kasi, meron akong ginagawang online kumustahan. Para at least ma-monitor natin yung mga parents at students at the same time, no? Para makita nila na kumusta ba yung anak ko. Di ba may mga parent na talagang sobrang busy, hindi na nila alam kung pasado ba or bagsak yung anak nila. But if you conduct online kumustahan every quarter, talagang mararamdaman nila na aware sila na consistent yung pagiging concern natin as their advisor of that learner. Okay. And of course, this is attending virtual flag ceremony. No? So every morning kasi nung Monday, meron kaming virtual flag ceremony. This is the school-based virtual flag ceremony help the learners a lot to make them feel like somehow there is a unity or oneness. Kailangan kahit nasa virtual tayo, maramdaman nila yung pagkakaroon pa rin ng flag ceremony, parang nasa school pa rin sila. No? And of course, the another artifacts is the wider school community in the educative process. So nag-attend ako or nag-join ako sa volunteers on the mission in the barangay namin sa Sacred Heart, Quezon City for free online tutoring service. Ito yung mga bata nahihirapan sa mga subject. So cater namin yung walang subject yan. So yan. So we conduct this for 14 Saturdays or equivalent for 14 hours. So we started last April and we end noong July or second week of July. So yan, so nag-award kami tapos I handled grade 7 and 11 in mathematics. Okay, and also another we have the self-reflected summary. Okay, syempre makikita natin dyan yung ating professional reflection and learning to improve practice. Ayan. So, attachment ko dyan, syempre, or the artifacts is reflective summary. It is truly memorable and once in the lifetime education moments, this LDM course has made me to reflect of what I have made in the contribution of our education in this time pandemic. Di ba? Ang sarap maramdaman sa sarili natin na kahit mahirap itong online natin in the new normal teaching, di ba? Nakatulong tayo, especially sa ating students, to achieve their goals para maging kapag-kinabang pa rin yung pag-attend nila ng classes. At natuto sila, yun ang importante doon. And this is the highlights of my reflective summary. Based on my reflection, it only shows that I have meaningful experience during the implementation of LDM2. It also manifests my commitment to enhance my teaching skills and improve my strength and weaknesses to provide the best teaching strategies. Yun yung importante doon. And with that, ayan. So always be an inspiration to others. Hello again, teacher. This portfolio shows that I have a meaningful experience during this pandemic. It also manifests my commitment to enhance my teaching skills and to improve my strengths and weaknesses to provide the best teaching strategies and instructional materials to address the needs of the learners in this time of pandemic, despite of their individual differences to achieve the quality of education they deserve. With that, I leave you this. Always be an inspiration to others. Thank you so much. Okay, so yan lamang po ang aking LDM2 Practicum portfolio. With that, so thank you so much and I hope the teachers also proud to themselves. With that, always be an inspiration to others. Thank you.